Hi and welcome to my channel. Before we get started today, I'd like to ask you to please leave a comment, good or bad, and hit the like or dislike button, just so I know that somebody is watching these. And if you want me to keep doing them and making them, I'm more than happy to. If you have suggestions, if you think I should stop because it's an affront to humanity, let me know that too. Just want to hear what your opinions are. Okay, thank you. Without further ado, today I'd like to talk about a show called Shantaram, starring Charlie Hunnam. I apologize if it looks like I'm going to be reading, only because I'm going to be reading. So this is streaming on Apple Plus, and Hunnam stars as Dale Conti, an Australian paramedic with a heroin addiction. You probably recognize Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy or earlier Queer as Folk. Anyway, back to the review. He takes to robbing banks with some other men, and one robbery goes horribly awry, resulting in the death of a policeman. Although Dale didn't shoot the cop, in fact, he stayed behind to render comfort and what first aid he could, he is arrested and imprisoned, the police beating him regularly to confess to the murder or give up his accomplices. Dale refuses to inform on his mates, but the police, one in particular, is incensed and fits him with a snitch jacket, what they call being a dog, a rat in American prison parlance. Dale is then under suspicion from the other prisoners, and after a brutal fight, knows that his days are numbered. He escapes prison, secures a New Zealand passport, and flees to Bombay, India, with the goal of eventually reaching Europe. Dale, now going by the name Lynn Ford, lands in Bombay and soon falls victim to crime. He's robbed of all his money and belongings, including his passport. Penniless, he ends up in one of the massive slum cities around Bombay, where he repays the residents' kindness and generosity by ministering to their medical needs. He also meets other expatriates from various countries and soon becomes embroiled in a tangled web of violence, corruption, politics, and greed. All the while, the one-dogged policeman from Australia is hunting him, and an ambitious journalist is digging into his past. I enjoy the series very much. Spread out over 12 episodes so far, it's able to slowly and methodically unspool the complex plots of the mobsters and politicians as they jockey for advantage, as well as introduce and track a large number of supporting characters without becoming muddled or confusing. A significant portion of some episodes are conducted in what I believe to be Hindi, so subtitles are a must. The Indian actors are all very good, and the cacophony of Bombay provides an excellent background. Hunnam is very good in this role, although he looks quite different from his Sons of Anarchy days. Speaking of which, in one rather cute scene, he's presented with a motorcycle and asked if he can ride. He sort of laughs and sardonically says, "Yeah, I can ride, mate." This series is based on the novel of the same name by Gregory David Roberts, who claims that while it is a story, there are many autobiographical elements in it. I found it very entertaining, a bit different from the usual US-British fare, and interesting enough to hold my attention throughout each episode. I definitely recommend watching it. As always, thanks for watching, and please click the subscribe button and like or dislike as the case it may be. Cheers!